Welcome to the Hair Lab television show, the weekly information show, bringing you information on your hair, giving you solutions for your real hair. Now, we're broadcasting from New York City, Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and I'm Gary Brown. This show is designed to give you different results for your real hair. And this is for all nationalities and all hair textures. So for the next 28 minutes, please pull out paper and pen, take notes, because this is the only show on the planet Earth that's going to give you solutions for your real hair. And you're going to hear some things on this show that you might not hear from your hairstylist, you might not hear from the television commercial, and you won't hear from the internet, because my job is to give you results. Now, imagine if I were to tell you, and the Hair Lab TV show were to tell you, that your hair can have more power than your hairstyle. I'm going to repeat. Imagine if you could get some information that your real hair can have more power and get more looks than your style. See, this show is designed to put concentration on your hair, because most of the time your hairstylist is just concerned with style. Some of the hairstylists do a great job with dealing with the real hair as far as development, as far as safety when they do chemicals, but their main concern is the hairstyle, which is not a bad thing. But see, you're limited. Now, a lot of you, the public, concentrate on hairstyle, which is good. But the most important thing is the hair. And this show here is going to give you solutions where on a bad hair day, you got caught in the rain, or you got caught in some bad weather, you've been sweating a lot, it's a bad hair day with humidity, your hair will still look great. Now, I'm going to give different scenarios for different kind of people. Now, everybody has a different situation. Everyone's hair texture is different. We have coarse hair, like an afro, African-American hair. Then we have your tight curly hair. Then you have your loose curls. Then you have your wavy hair. Then you have your European straight hair. Then you have your Asian super straight hair. Now, all hair works the same way, but we have different situations with the textures. See, a rough texture, when water hits it, it tangles quicker. African-American hair, or some tight Spanish hair that looks like an afro. See, when the humidity gets on that hair or water touches that hair tends to tighten up on you. See, and I'm going to explain to you how you can control this, because when you get very tangled hair, that leads to breakage. See, now, the number one problem on the face of the earth is maintaining and keeping your hair. Now, a lot of people have problems because we have people that have cancer and they're on chemotherapy and they lose their hair. We have people that been in a bad situation with their hairstylist, meaning they got a relaxer the wrong way, they got permanent color the wrong way, they got Japanese straightening the wrong way, they got this keratin straightening the wrong way. Now, Maybe the hairstylist did it, maybe you did it. But see, we're going to discuss how we can maintain this hair first, so when you do decide to pick a hairstyle, you're in a better situation. Now, golden rules for this real hair. All hair textures, I don't care what nationality you are, you can be African American, you can be Spanish, you can be Asian, you can be Indian, you can be European. All hair works the same way, but it reacts differently. Now, in order to maintain healthy hair, these are the golden rules, and I want you to write it down. Shampoo, that means clean this hair. Condition, that means feed the hair nutrients. You must blow dry this hair. And if you're smart, you should be combing it. Now, certain textures can use the hairbrush. Straight hair is designed for the hairbrush. We're going to get into that later. But see, we have a lot of people out here with breaking hair and thin hair. You using a hairbrush. We're going to get to that part later. But I want you to write this down. This hair must be washed. This hair must be conditioned. This hair must be blow dried. And you should be combing the hair. It's better for the hair if you comb it. Usually they use the boar's head brushes when they styling you, and usually that's for the European clientele. They blow dry you with a round brush to get body and volume in the hair. Unfortunately, we have a lot of African American clientele using a hairbrush on some tangled hair. If your hair is tangled, if your hair is breaking, if your hair is thinning, you're going to leave the hairbrush alone. I'm going to repeat. If your hair is breaking, if your hair is thin, if your hair is tangled, you're going to leave that hairbrush alone. Now, the comb is much better for your hair, because if you look at your hairbrush and you lose an air, most of your hair is in the brush. So with these golden rules, now let's do timing on how often you wash your hair. Every nationality is different. See, African American clientele, we cannot wash our hair as often as the European clientele. See, so with African American clientele, if you have your real hair, every 2 weeks you should be washing and conditioning, 3 weeks. But try not to let it go a month, because you have sweat in the hair, you have dirt in that hair, you have product buildup in that hair, and you have a lot of issues going on. The longer you leave that sweat, that dirt, that product build up, it's going to cause the hair to have problems, and also your scalp. So for the African American clientele, every 2 weeks would be nice. 3 weeks, maybe you can slide a month. Now, the problem is with most African American clientele, if you wearing the artificial hair, the artificial braids, the artificial weave, you spent a lot of money to get that hair done. And you're going to say, I'm not taking this stuff out. I paid all this money, and it's going to stay here a while. But meanwhile, if you're okay with just style only, and I can look pretty with my style for a month, 2 months. Some of you go 3 months without washing and conditioning that hair. You're going to have problems. Now, my Spanish clientele, my European clientele, some of you wash your hair daily. Now, we're going to explain this. Too much shampooing can strip a lot of nutrients out your hair. A lot of you are using shampoo only. You've seen this TV commercial. I'm not going to name the name, but it comes on and say, one shampoo is going to get rid of 6 months of damage. That's crazy, crazy information. See, a shampoo is designed to cleanse this hair, not to give the hair power. See, it's important to remove that dirt, to remove the sweat, to remove the product buildup, such as gel, holding spray, grease, spritz. It collects more dirt. It's important to remove that. But certain shampoos do particular jobs. See, when you have a lot of hair grease or oily hair and you shampooed your hair and it still feels greasy, you're going to choose a clarifying shampoo. Or I recommend the tea tree shampoo. Now, instead of you washing your hair 3-4 times trying to remove that grease, you're going to put this shampoo, lather it on, and you're going to leave it on for about 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes or 10 minutes. Allow time for your shampoo to work in certain circumstances, and allow time for your conditioners to work. It depends on the type of shampoo you have and the type of conditioner. If you have some old cheap shampoo and some old cheap conditioner, you might as well just rinse that right off. I'm talking about your better quality shampoos, better quality conditioners. You're going to shampoo and condition your hair in a different kind of way. Now, allowing time for your products to work, especially if it's concentrated shampoo or if it's concentrated conditioner, you spent a lot of money, it's good ingredients in there, allow time for that product to work. You're going to get better results. See, when you go to your hairstylist or you at home, they're going to put the shampoo on you, rinse it off, put the conditioner on you, rinse it off, in the chair, we ready to style you out the door. 1, 2, 3 is quick. This is next level hair I'm talking about, people. Next level. So, if you're only using a shampoo only, you must condition this hair. See, a lot of Caucasian, European clientele, they just shampoo their hair only. And I can understand if you go into work in the morning, you take a shower, you shampoo, you're running late, get you a separate bottle of shampoo, separate bottle of conditioner. Make sure you condition that hair. A lot of you not going to have time to blow dry that hair because you're running late. Now in the summertime, you can get away with it, but the wintertime, you're going to have a problem. So make sure, write it down. When I shampoo this hair, this should be a separate shampoo and a separate bottle for conditioner. Never buy a shampoo that says shampoo and conditioner together. It's not going to work. It doesn't make sense. You mixing soap with food. You're doing 2 things at the same time and your result is going to be 0. So always separate shampoo, separate conditioner. Now, for more information about the show, call area code 646-612-4743. That's area code 646-612-4743. People, my job here is to kind of figure out what you're doing wrong. Everybody does something different wrong. In order to fix this problem, you're going to have to be comfortable with making changes. See, a lot of this information you've received through the years, unfortunately, some of it is wrong. A lot of you think heat damages my hair, I can't use a blow dryer, can't use flat iron, but meanwhile, you're missing hair on your head. Now, heat is important for the hair. As long as you're conditioning properly, heat is power for the hair. The blow dryer and the flat iron is going to give the hair power as long as you're cleansing this hair and you're conditioning this hair. So if you decide to do a chemical service, they have much healthier hair to work with. If you decide to get some permanent color, you have better hair to work with. If you decide that you want this new haircut, your hair cutter is going to be so thrilled that your hair is starting to develop more strength and shine and body and movement. So when you do get that cut, the style will enhance your hair. See, I want you to have a nice style, people. But see, this show is concentrating on hair. Now, if I can get you to understand what you're doing wrong, everyone has a different situation. Some people doing the chemicals themselves at home, wrong. Some people are putting a relaxer in with the weave already in their hair. They don't even take the weave out. They just do the edges and put the relaxer, wrong. A lot of people are wearing artificial hair and they don't have to. See, I can understand if you have cancer or if you've damaged your hair, you have to go get a wig, or you're on chemotherapy, you have to get a weave or a wig. I understand that. Or you have genetic problems where your family traits, you lose hair. I understand that. But a lot of you have hair and you just don't want to do nothing with it. So, fine. The show is designed for people who want to make a difference. If you just about style and you're happy, fine, as long as you're happy. But I created this show so you can get different results. Now, my information is different because, see, I'm going to talk to you about some things you might be uncomfortable with. Now, you are the decision maker. I can't make decisions for you. Hair Lab can't make decisions. We can share information, but you must be the decision maker. Stop letting this phone make decisions for you when Instagram and Facebook and the internet said, this person got a lot of likes, so they must have the right information. Just because you have a lot of likes on the phone don't mean the information is correct. You should think about what you're going to do. The hardest thing a person can do is change what they've been doing before. But guess what? If you keep doing the same thing you've been doing before, you're going to have the same results. Now, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Now, the Hair Lab is going to help you get through this. Now, a lot of you don't feel like doing your hair. I understand. Now, we have a situation here. A lot of people might not be able to afford to go to the salon. So your solution would be, once you figure out I'm going to have to do my hair myself, purchase a decent moisturizing shampoo, try to get you a good conditioner, read the ingredients, what's in your conditioner. You're looking for amino acids, you're looking for keratin in that, you're looking for collagen in that conditioner, you're looking for your amino acids. That's what you want to see in the ingredients. Now you have a strong conditioner. You can do yourself, wash and condition your hair yourself at home and save that money. Now, for those who just have some money and don't feel like, go to the salon, have them wash your hair, have them condition your hair, have them do your hair at least every 3 weeks, at least once a month. If you're a Caucasian, you get a haircut every 2 weeks, so that's wash, cut, blow. That's easy for you, okay? But you must understand, to have healthy hair, you're going to have to wash it, you're going to have to condition it, you're going to have to blow dry it, and you're going to have to comb it. And you're going to have to make decisions. Do not let anybody do chemical services on you the wrong way, because you can lose your hair. And if you're doing chemical services, yourself, relaxer, bleach highlights, Japanese straightening, yourself at home, permanent color, stop. Now, for those who have gray hair, and you just might want to touch up the color. Some of you going to go out and buy the color, and listen, this is what you do. If you have to go and buy permanent color just to touch the roots up because your money is kind of low, things is tight, get ammonia-free permanent color. Do not let the color hit the scalp. Do not let relaxers hit the scalp. Do not let any chemicals product hit your scalp. That's why my golden rule is go to the professional. Have the professional do your hair. Now, just because they're a professional, you're going to have to screen them. Because just because you work in the hair salon doesn't mean I'm in a safe place. I've seen some crazy things. I've worked in all kinds of salons, all nationality salons, high-end corporate salons to low-end, all nationalities. And I've seen some crazy, crazy things. So, be alert. If you're comfortable with who's doing your hair, you're in good shape. If you losing hair and someone's doing your hair, you're going to have to change hairstylists and figure this out. The idea is you can have healthy hair, manageable hair, and see, when I talk about the hair has more power than style, see, when that wind blows, that hair's going to move. When the sun shines, it's going to shine. You're going to be able to touch your hair and move your hair. People are going to know it's real. See, even on a bad hair day, you got caught in the rain, you went to the beach, it was real humid out there, but that hair is still talking until you can wash it, until you can condition it, until you can flat iron it and style it and curl it so you can look extra pretty. You're going to be in good shape. So, the idea of this show, I want your hair to do more talking than your style. And the Hair Lab is going to be able to help you. We're going to be able to walk you through this. Now, for more information about the show, call area code 646-612-4743. That's area code 646-612-4743. And also, we're going to be showcasing new talent on this show. New music artists, vocalists, bands, rap, R&B, rock and roll, neo soul, jazz fusion. If you have a talent and you want to showcase your work here on Hair Lab, call area code 646-612-4743. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got some information this evening. I hope you took some notes. This show is designed for those people on planet Earth want to make a difference with their real hair, because the information out here for real hair is very, very limited. And a lot of people that's given the information is giving some crazy, crazy information out here. And I want you to get results. This is the reason why I created Hair Lab, so you can get results. We come on every week at midnight on Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And my name is Gary. And this is the Hair Lab TV show. And this is the show where you can have more power with your real hair than your style. This show is going to give your real hair more power than your style. So until next week, here at the Hair Lab TV show, I'm Gary, and I want you to have a great hair day. See you next week.